Hi everyone. I went by my local big box store today and I picked up some free vinyl flooring samples. And what I'm going to do is make a coaster set with them. Let's get started and show you how it's done. The first thing I did is just pulled up a fleur-de-lis that I'm going to use. And what I did is I put in my settings for my 4" by 4" sample. And I imported in my fleur-de-lis. And I put a circle around the fleur-de-lis. What I want to be able to do is V-carve this. But I want to V-carve it without using one of my free days through the Easel software. And if you look, what I did is I put in this 0.015, and as far as my depth of cut, I'm going to put that at 0.07 of an inch. And what that will do is go just through the surface of the vinyl flooring sample. It should make a nice cut because of the V-cut. It's not going to be just like this. It'll actually be wider. Because 0.015 is actually about a 64th of an inch, roughly. And that would be too tiny. But using the V-bit and fool a machine in essence, because with the Easel software, if I use a V-bit, that counts as Pro, Easel Pro. And I don't want to use a free day, and I don't want to use the V-bit actually designated. So what I have in the machine is a 90-degree V-bit. I have this set up now with my workpiece at 4" by 4". And this is going to carve 0.07 deep. So let me show you the machine. And I also want to do one more thing. I want to have this center point here at the center of my workpiece. So to do that, what I'm going to do is highlight my whole project. I'm going to go over here to the shape, and right now I'm going to show this at the center point, and I'm going to change this to 0, and I'm going to change this to 0. And now what you can see is that move my piece to where my home position is at the center. And I've done a video on this before to show how this works, but this is where I'm going to actually do it in the project. So my XY0 point is going to be the center of the project. I have the piece mounted to the work table, and I have my center point marked with my pencil right here. Not sure if you can see that in the camera. So I'm going to move the machine over now and align that directly to that center point. Okay, what I have done is I moved the router over to the center point. I've gone through the checklist with the Easel software, and I set my XY0 at this point. I've already used the probe and set my Z axis, so I'm ready to carve now. Okay, what I'm going to be doing here is speeding this up 2 times the normal speed, and I also skip the initial carving because I know that's boring just to sit there and watch it. But I wanted to zoom in close up so that you can see how it's carving and what it's looking like. The width of the carve is actually about 1/8 of an inch, which is perfect. I think it's going to look real good. It's completing the final circle now that goes around the fleur-de-lis, and it should be stopping here in just a moment. So we'll let this finish out, and we'll take it over to the next step. Okay, I just pulled this sample floor tile off of the CNC machine, and let me bring it in up close for you. I think the results are absolutely fantastic. Can't beat that for a free floor sample. I think we'll make a very nice coaster set. I think what I'm going to try next is add a little bit of color to it and see what happens. Let me show you that too. Alright, first thing, I think the results of this, without having it painted, are absolutely fantastic. This looks just great. But I'm going to see if I can make this just pop a little bit more by adding in some acrylic paint. I'm going to use black. I'll try to get a little bit more, because this jar is just about empty. There we go. And I'm just going to just paint it in here. The good thing about the floor tile is that the surface is already sealed. So I should be able to just paint this into the carving and take a damp paper towel, wipe off the excess, and I should be done. So that's what we're going to try here. So I really don't care about making too big of a mess on the surface, but I do want everything else covered, and it doesn't take long to do. I'm just thrilled to death the way this is turning out. All right, almost got this done. The good thing about this too is I'm not going to need to wait for it to dry, because I want the paint inside the carving to stay there, and I want the surface to be able to be cleaned off with the water, since this is acrylic paint. There we go. All right, let's see what we've missed. I think it all looks good. Can't see any places that I've missed. So let me take my paper towels now. And we'll just wipe this off. Use a dry one now. There's a little bit of texture that's in the floor itself where the paint got into those grooves, and I think it looks good. A little spot right there I want to get. Oh yeah. There you have it. Look at that. I think that is beautiful. Thanks for watching my video today. If you liked it, please hit the like button, leave me a comment, and subscribe to my channel. This was a great, fun little project to do. It only took about 10 minutes. I think it's going to be a very nice coaster set. I'm going to go through now and make about 4 more to be able to complete the set. So until next time, have fun. Be safe. Take care now.